Hey guys, welcome back to Otra Noche Miami, a South Florida sports talk show. I'm your co-host Kenny, joined alongside my host, like always, Alonzo.
Oh,
Guys, this is the first episode of our Marlins coverage on Otra Noche in Miami.
sir.
We just finished recording the Miami Heat versus Bucks episode, and we were like, bro, let's just hop on and discuss the Miami Marlins, man. We're currently in the offseason. It's like the fourth or fifth day of the lockout. Hopefully the lockout's not going to affect the season, but we're expecting hopefully not to.
Yeah, I think it'll resolve itself in a week, maybe two.
Yeah.
Worst case, maybe a month, but it won't be too long before things start going up again. So
Yeah. May God hear your prayers. The things we're going to be talking about is some offseason moves that we've made, acquisitions, some departures that we're going to be seeing. God.
or want to see.
Or want to see still, of course. And then some rumors, some very juicy and interesting rumors. And then obviously, lastly, what we're going to talk about is just the outlook of this team, what we expect from this team, what you guys could expect from us going into this MLB season. Keep your eyes out for a way too soon prediction
MLB
video
predictions. Yeah,
that we've already got recorded. We're just looking for a day to upload it on.
it's a pretty long one. So if you got
Very
some
long
time to
one.
kill, if you're bored, I know Swasey got a road trip coming up. So
Sauce, you can watch that one, Sauce. I know you're gonna like it, Sauce.
You're gonna like it. You're gonna like it. But yeah, it's a little bit of a long one. I want to say it's about like an hour, more or less.
Hour 15, yeah.
Probably. Yeah.
Well, we got the whole standings in there. We got the
our award races, our award winners,
and the
and
playoffs.
postseason.
Yep.
Postseason.
So I think you guys are really gonna enjoy that if you are baseball fans. It's a good watch, in my opinion. I'm gonna say all.
If you just want to skip through like the Marlins part as far as the divisions and to the award races and stuff like that, I want to say the Marlins is like 25 minutes in, like as far as the NL East. So more or less around there. And then the awards and postseasons are obviously in the back half. But
all right.
Yeah. Let's get into
enough
it.
of that. Let's just get right into it. Let's do a little timeline of the events of acquisitions first off. So
I got it right here.
The Miami Marlins have acquired Avisail Garcia. We signed him to a 5 years something.
4 year 52.
4 year
52
million with a club option for the 5th year.
4 year 53.
4 year 53 with the 5th year club option. Then we also went out and we traded 2 prospects and Zach Thompson for wait for it.
Wait a minute.
Gold Glover, Jacob Stallings.
Yep.
Upgrading at the
MLB caliber catcher, ladies and gentlemen.
Not just MLB, Gold Glover.
Best defensive catcher in the National League.
Average hitter, but
it's a catcher nonetheless.
Jacob Stallings. And then we went out and we acquired all-star
second baseman. I predicted this.
Alonzo predicted this like a week ago.
I predicted this.
All-star utility player, Joey Wendell. Let's go. W Marlins, Kim Yang just pulling out the moves.
I'm gonna just say it right now. That was a little foreshadowing. He's gonna slide over to third base. A little Brian Anderson, Jorge Alfaro trade package.
We already traded.
You never know.
We traded Jorge Alfaro.
Oh, true. My fault. Maybe. Hold on. Wait for it. Brian Anderson, a little couple prospects instead.
All right. So when those were the acquisitions, I think all 3 players were awesome pickups for the Marlins, like just good moves. We upgraded the catcher position. We've got an outfielder. We still need another outfielder, in my opinion. And then we've got Joey Wendell, a dude that we can plug in at literally almost every position. He's an all-star. Those are 3. I feel like even with Jacob Stallings still only being more known for his glove, I think those are 3 bats that we needed.
Thing is, Jacob Stallings is not even like a bad hitter. He hit 250.
Yeah,
he hit 250 with 50 some RBIs. Like for a catcher in the 7 hole in the National League, maybe even 8 hole with the pitching staff that we have, he doesn't need to do much.
Yeah.
Just call the game, block some balls, throw some runners out, and hit 250 for the year. We're more than happy, especially with the trade package that we gave up. That's a fleece.
Yeah,
a fleece.
100%. So some players that we have lost in this offseason. We're gonna go ahead first with the cuts. Lewis Brinson, no longer. No longer on the team.
Nothing against the guy.
Dude's a great guy, and
great dude.
I tweeted this out. I said if Lewis Brinson would have been a Miami lifer, would have been like one of my favorite players if he was just decent. He didn't need to be a superstar. If he would have hit 240, 250, an average player, I would have loved him. I would have gotten a jersey. When it was Brinsanity this last year with 2 weeks, I bought a Brinsanity shirt. I bought in. I wanted to believe in him so bad, but it just never worked out, and he's just gone. And I don't want to give him any more chances.
I was over him way longer than you were. Again, nothing against the guy, but the production. Not to mention the trade that we got him from, a top 15, top 10 prospect, 5 years ago, never translated it to the MLB, and it's not like he's young anymore. He's 27, 28, so it's. His chances have come and gone. I think it's over. I don't want to say it's over for him, but it's over for him as far as in the Marlins. So, sad to see him go. Well, not sad to see him go. Sad to see the person go, not the player.
Yeah, for sure. Another player jettisoned from the Miami Marlins major league roster has been Jorge Alfaro, traded to the San Diego Padres for a player to be named later. It could be Papito Juancho. I don't care. It doesn't matter anymore. We don't need to.
It could be Perico Perez. It could be Perico Perez. I would rather take him over fucking Jorge Alfaro.
And it's another guy that just awesome human being, great dude,
cool dude. Fun, smiling. Yeah, but it's never put the tools together. Never put the tools together. Got him in the JT Realmuto trade. He wasn't even the key. He wasn't even the key piece. We got Sixto off of him. But, you still want to see the second guy on that trade, produce, but he just never put it together. But
I think that's the reason why we were so harsh with him, just because we lost Realmuto.
Yeah, I feel like that was definitely the worst trade that we made, giving up Realmuto. But
no, because we got Sixtos.
No, I know, but I'm saying I feel like there would have been another way to get Sixto if we really wanted.
Yeah. So then moving into the people that we traded away. Major leaguer Zach Thompson was a great pitcher for us, plugged him in at many spots throughout the season, did his job, was a good dude. But for what we got back, it's one of those things that sad to see you go, but best of luck to you.
For the greater cause.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Then the prospects we lost were Connor Scott.
And I got it right here. Cal Nicholas.
Cal Nicholas. Those three guys were in the Jacob Stallings trade. It's one of those things that the organization just didn't see them working out with us, and we traded them away, and we got what we wanted. So I don't want to.
We were looking at him for a long time too. It's not like we're just out of desperate moves trying to make a move. We're looking at him for a minute, and the fact that we were able to get him for a package like this, it was impressive. So
yeah, and I don't want to see fans prospect hugging. We need to get you want. It's either a front office makes moves or you just prospect. You can't have both, because there were people in the season saying this is a season that the front office needs to make moves. We make those moves. You can't trash the front office for getting rid of and selling the farm.
The farm is to make moves. You would love to keep some key guys, and that's the decisions they're gonna have to make, and whether who's worth moving and who's not worth moving, who they want to keep and so forth, depending on who we get back. But that's the point of a farm system. Grow some talent, keep some, you lose some, make a competitive team at the major league level, which is what every team is trying to do. Who cares? I don't want to say who cares, but let's be real. Baseball fans, unless you're a die-hard 1, 2, 3 single A, double A, triple A type, one of those guys, one of those people, I don't think we're really interested in the winning record or the losing record of our minor league teams, as long as our MLB team is competing for a championship, right? You want to see your prospects do good, but it doesn't matter if they won 4 championships in a row, but the major league team is losing 52 games out of 162.
Yeah, exactly.
That doesn't matter at the end of the day.
And then another player we lost was Cameron Misner, which I think out of all the prospects, that was the one that definitely hurt the most. He was their best offensive bat. But again, we got all-star. We lost a proven minor league hitter for a proven major league hitter. Again, Joey Wendell isn't the best hitter.
Yeah, he's not hitting 300.
But he's an all-star.
He's better than Brian Anderson, bro.
Yes. So
come on. And
understand.
Isan Diaz and all these guys. Like, when are we going to get rid of that guy?
Yeah,
is my question.
So, speaking of Isan Diaz, there's still a list of players that we probably do want to see gone. The players that we like for sure need off the team include Isan Diaz. Probably Sierra. Like, I don't really want to see more Sierra at bats.
Yeah.
I started this Sierra fan club, but listen, man.
Sandy Leon got to go.
He gone. Yeah. Sandy Leon's gone, by the way. We
let him go, right? Yeah. Okay.
We went from Alfaro and Leon to
Stallings and Nick Fortes.
Possibly Alex Jackson.
No, he needs to get out of here too.
There was a reporter on the Marlins, Craig Mish, that he talked about that there was a rumor that in the spring training, Fortes and Alex Jackson are gonna have a competitive battle for the backup spot. So
let him believe whatever he wants to believe.
Swear to God, if Alex Jackson just trips over a couple home runs in the spring. No. Anyways, so that was that's good that we got rid of Sandy Leon, not Sandy Alcantara. Extended Sandy Alcantara.
Extended Sandy Alcantara. Locked him up. Locked him up, baby. Also extended Miguel Rojas, little 2-year deal. Got the captain back.
That was great at the beginning.
Very big too, in my opinion. Let me just go off on this real quick.
Yeah.
I think we have the most errors in the league, if I'm not mistaken, or something like that. Miggy Rowe is definitely not included in that. Those people making those type of errors. He's
solid.
He's a Gold Glove caliber shortstop. Jazz Chisholm. Yeah, he's not a shortstop in my eyes. He's definitely a second baseman. He's gonna have to clean up his defense. He had, I think, right after Tatis, the most errors. Brian Anderson, usually a solid defender, but he was on and off the field for most of the year. Wasn't very consistent being healthy. Isan Diaz is gone, so that's a plus. Lewin Diaz, I hope they bring the DH in the season, because that'll allow Aguilar to just play strictly DH, and Lewin Diaz with the glove. He won a Gold Glove in AAA, so there's that too. Avisail Garcia is a solid defender in the outfield. De La Cruz is not bad. Jesus Sanchez there is more for his bat, but I know he has a good arm. And then, of course, Jacob Stallings behind the dish and Gold Glove winner. Yeah. So we're making moves as far as, defense as well. Because
Joey Wendell is a vacuum, too.
Yeah, he's a vacuum. That's what I'm saying. He's a very good defender, no matter where you put him, too. It's not like, he's a good defender at third, but then trash at second or something like that. But
so
I'd like to see us making moves.
So that being said, you mentioned some guys. However, with all these moves, at the end of the day, if the season were to start now, I think we're not. With everything going right, we might be a fringe playoff team.
Maybe if we overachieve like the Mariners.
That's overachieving, and if everything goes right, no players get injured, players perform how they're supposed to, and some players overperform.
Exactly.
However, with that being said, we're still involved in some rumors. The key guy that's being very, mentioned is Ketel Marte. Ketel Marte is a trade that
it's your boy.
It's your boy. I've been saying, you've been calling Wendell. I've been calling Ketel Marte. I would love Ketel Marte on this team.
I think anyone would love Ketel Marte on this team.
It would be so sex. The main problem we're running into with Ketel Marte and the Diamondbacks is that they're asking for a lot for Ketel Marte.
They're asking for a boatload.
A lot.
And it's honestly, I think it's cool if we give up one top 5 prospect, whether that's a Max Meyer or somebody like that, but
I think the one prospect that I wouldn't want to lose and I would really want to hang on to is Yuri Perez. I would be okay with trading a Max Meyer, a JJ Bleday, but a Yuri Perez, man, I think and then another problem is Yuri Perez is how Yuri Perez has a Sixto Sanchez potential.
Feel to him.
And I don't think Sixto Sanchez has that Sixto Sanchez potential anymore just because of the injury. This injury could be very severe.
Still does. I think he still does.
I think he does too, but there's a big chance that he doesn't. He's never going to be able to get to that level
of
again.
course, coming off an injury, you want to be, more cautious than usual. But I think, he had a year off. We're not, we took it very serious. We didn't rush him into anything.
Yeah.
He could have came back, late in the season, but we took our time with it. I don't even think he pitched in the minors. He just stayed in the bullpen, got his arm right. So I think he'll be back,
If he
I
does,
don't want to say brand new, but at least 90% to begin the year. And then as the year goes, I think he'll be back. But I think we did a very good job of, keeping him healthy and not risking it. We kept it very, slow, steady to his pace. Didn't want to rush nothing. I think he'll be more than fine.
Even if he's back, I still don't want to trade Yuri Perez. I think that's the one guy we got to hold on to.
No. Yeah.
So for Ketel Marte, a package could include like Max Meyer, Zach McCambley.
They were saying the two guys to headline the deal. At least coming like us giving away was one package I saw. I think it was Max Meyer, Jake Eater, and a couple other guys.
I would be okay with it. Like Ketel Marte is a guy that you could probably sell the farm for, in my opinion.
Yeah. And the thing is, you look at Ketel Marte. Let me look him up right now, because Ketel Marte is not a guy that he is. Oh no, let me check this real quick. I'm going to the Baseball Reference real quick. He's not a 32-year-old like slugger that is only gonna hit he's only gonna hit bombs for 3-4 years and then that's it. Ketel Marte is 28. He's coming into his prime. Like literally, I think this is his first year of his prime. He hit 318. He was a little bit injured, but still a solid year. For the time that he did play. I think he's just coming into a prime as a hitter. He could play anywhere in the field. He's a great utility player, switch hitter, not to mention. Yeah. And he's only 28. Like I said, he's only 28.
And guys,
so
if you guys don't know, I'm like my second team is the Diamondbacks. I watch a lot of Diamondbacks team. Ketel Marte is that guy. He's that guy. No, he's that guy. He's been that guy for so long. Like even in 2017 when he was like a utility player for them and they made the playoffs, I remember thinking this guy is going to be so good. And it's happened. It's been happening, bro.
Yeah.
His swing is so, oh my God. And
it's so smooth.
The way the ball comes off his bat sometimes, he is a double and triple machine. And recently his swing has been able to have him carry the ball even farther, and he's been dropping bombs.
From both sides.
20-something bombs this year, right?
No, this year that was last year. That was last year his All-Star appearance.
Yeah.
This year though, he only had 14 home runs, but he only had 348 Bs. He was injured for a lot of the season.
He was injured.
So if you let's say he worked out like 500, 600 at bats, that's easily 20 bombs. And he had 50 RBIs too. It's not like he's hitting like solo bombs, something like that, like Bryce Harper, even though Bryce Harper had almost 100 RBIs.
How many RBIs did he have in his All-Star season?
His All-Star season, I got you right here. Baseball Reference. Hello? Let me expand it. Oh, it's glitching. Refresh. Okay, got you right here. His All-Star, actually, let me rephrase that. His All-Star year was 2019. 2020, it was, it's a weird year. Yeah. 2019, I'll read you his stats right now. Plate appearances, he had 2019, 628. That's a full season.
Yeah.
So this is a full season from him. 569 at bats, nice. He scored 97 runs. This is him in a bad Arizona Diamondbacks team. As much as that hurts, for you to hear.
Shut up, man! Just say the numbers.
This is on a non-competitive Arizona
okay, bro,
Diamondbacks
you got the point across. Just say the goddamn numbers. It's not that deep.
Scored 97 runs, in the 2-hole, 187 hits, 36 doubles, which is a lot. 9 triples. Machine. Yeah, 9 triples, 32 bombs, 92 RBIs, 10 stolen bases. He hit 330 with a 389 on base and a 592 slugging with a 981 OPS. He got an All-Star and he finished 4th in MVP vote.
Telling you, Ketel Marte is that guy, bro. This guy on a Marlins team would be insane. Oh my God! And
amazing leadoff hitter.
Yeah,
he would be the leadoff hitter for the rest.
He could be the 2-hole, bro, behind Jazz. He could be the 2-hole.
No, Jazz is not a leadoff hitter. I'm sorry. Jazz is not
if you don't want him to be a leadoff hitter, it's fine.
No, it's not that I don't want him. It's that he can't. Jazz is striking out 50% of the time for. You can't have that guy.
But I'm saying. This team is so heavily stacked on pitchers. Just trade a Max Meyer. Trade a Jimmy.
You don't need pitching. We have the youngest and deepest pitching staff. Pause. In the best in the league as far as 1 through 5 through 6 goes. We could even trade one of these guys, and I'll still be perfectly okay with the 5 guys that we have. We don't need any more pitching. Maybe keep 1 or 2 prospects because you can never have too many pitchers.
Yuri Perez is the guy you keep.
Yeah, Yuri Perez is the guy you keep. Max Meyer, I'm cool with giving away. He still has a decent amount of time left.
You can give Eddie Cabrera away, bro. Like
you can give him away too. Like I love him. I love the dude. Great card on MLB The Show. I still rock with him.
Yeah.
But like,
rocking my boy Mark.
You have the arms for a playoff push already. Like regardless, you just got to put a lineup out there. You got to put some bats together, put some good games together, go on some runs, and you need a guy like Ketel Marte to do that because right now we're very how do I say this? We're very mediocre as far as lineup production, and not just like individuals, but like who hits where. We're still trying to figure that out, right? The 3-4 hole, I think we got that figured out with Avisaíl Garcia and Jesus Aguilar right there with the 3-4.
One name that you're
on
forgetting
6
too is Garrett Cooper's back.
Yeah, Garrett Cooper's back. I personally believe that he's going to be coming off the bench, I think, most of the year. Or maybe like spot starts, platoon type of guy.
I would rather have a healthy Garrett Cooper at DH than Aguilar. I'm sorry.
It's just, I'm going off of this season. I don't know what's going to happen with them. That's their decision to make. That's not mine. That's why they get paid and we don't.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's a good problem to have. But I do think we have our 3-4 hole figured out with Avisaíl Garcia and Jesus Aguilar right now. I'm going off of this season, right? Let's say he's the starter. He's the starting DH. And if you want to throw Lewin Diaz in the 6 hole because we need another lefty, or even Jesus Sanchez, I think we got those 3, 4, 5 guys figured out. We just need we got to figure out that leadoff spot. I think is the big thing for me.
So if we get Ketel Marte,
leadoff spot,
that's our guy. And then in the outfield, you were saying, well, it would have been Jesus Sanchez,
De La Cruz if we kept them.
Okay. The thing about De La Cruz is I love De La Cruz, but the one name that we're still in talks with, even now, we've been priced out of Castellanos a little bit. Like, I don't think we can afford him. I would love.
I don't think we can afford him anymore.
We love him.
I don't think we can afford him.
But the one guy that even with the price that came out, and we're still in the lead, like we're still in the talks with him in Philadelphia, is Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber, yeah.
Kyle Schwarber. You throw Kyle Schwarber in this team alongside Ketel Marte as well. We're a playoff team, and playoff is the
no. We're a contender. If we put Ketel Marte and Kyle Schwarber on the same damn team, I think it's pretty much a lock for the playoffs. That's
what I'm saying. The playoffs is the expectation.
Watch out for the NL East competition because the Braves are always going to be there. Acuna's going to come back, But the Braves, and
the thing is, the Mets and the Phillies are not the Mets. The Nats and the Phillies are, even if the Phillies get Schwarber, I think the Phillies are gone. I don't think the Phillies.
The Phillies have an issue with pitching that it's not going to fix itself in a year.
Yeah.
So I think
those 2 teams are gone. So I think it's going to be a three-horse race.
It's going to be a 3-headed monster, and we know the Mets are going to Met. Something's going to happen with the Mets for some reason.
Mets, so.
I'm not a believer. Period, because I'm a Marlins fan. I don't believe in them at all.
Yeah.
Right. But like they do have some solid names, solid team, but they just never seem to figure it out. Like come September, August, baseball. I don't know why. DeGrom's been injury prone. Max Scherzer's not getting any younger. Favorite pitcher ever, Max Scherzer. But yeah, he's getting older. How much longer can he keep this up? I hope he does, but I don't know.
Yeah.
But after those 2, I don't know who you got. Marcus Stroman is gone. I don't know who you got. Taijuan Walker maybe, but he's not that good. Crazy.
As a Diamondbacks fan, he's not good.
You lost Aaron Loop, probably your best bullpen piece, right? Edwin Diaz is not going back to his Mariners days.
You've got Luz Diaz in the bullpen.
Yeah, you got Luz Diaz.
Edwin. But yeah, so I think the Marlins with those pieces, please Kim Yang make it happen after the lockout. I'm telling you that those guys that we mentioned in the trade.
I honestly think that if we get Ketel Marte, I think we don't have to do anything else, in my opinion. Maybe some minor moves like in the bullpen.
That's another thing we need to address.
We got to address our bullpen.
Somebody mentioned that the bullpen is like the O-line in football.
You need a good bullpen to win games. As far as the regular season, to maintain leads and all that. Even in postseason, that you needed you get the extra roster spots and all that stuff. But I think if we get Ketel Marte, right, if we solidify that, he's the center fielder, he's the leadoff hitter. That's pretty much it for the lineup. You don't have to touch it. We already got the guys we need. make some moves for the bullpen pieces, 1 or 2 key arms, maybe trade for I don't know, maybe like a Chad Green from the Yankees, or let me think. I feel like Oakland's gonna sell a little bit, maybe like a Trevor Rosenthal or something like that.
Anybody.
Maybe, yeah. Give a call to anybody, right? We got Richard Blyer from the Orioles that 2020. You know, when we went to the playoffs, that was a great pickup. But we just got to make some minor moves, you know, for some better names, better arms in the bullpen, because we can't get rid of Anthony Ass. You know, figure out that closing spot, because as much as I like Dylan Floro, I think he's an 8th inning pitcher.
We've got a lot of good setup guys, like middle of the
game.
Like,
I think Bender's a great 7th inning high leverage situation guy.
Yeah.
Dylan Floro's a solid setup man in the 8th inning. Richard Blyer is a decent lefty. He's a decent lefty. You know, we can never have too many lefties. We need to figure out one more lefty, because I don't think Stephen Okert is the answer.
Yeah.
We need to figure out one more lefty, and then we got to figure out that closing spot, which I believe will be resolved via trade. Maybe not signed, but via trade, you know, with the package of Brian Anderson and stuff like that. But I feel like the key part with this offseason, post-lockdown, or however long this takes, if we sign Ketel Marte, lineup is done. Don't touch the lineup anymore. You have a logjam at first base, which is a good problem to have. You figured that out, whether we have the DH or not. Whoever's pitching that night against us, righty, lefty, Lewin Diaz, Garrett Cooper, Jesus Aguilar, take your pick. You could even throw Cooper in the outfield if you want for one game, not for 2 or 3, because he's not a good outfielder, but he has a good bat, right? Yeah. After that, lock up the bullpen. Figure out the bullpen. Get a closer. Get a better lefty. That's pretty much it. Don't touch it.
Yep.
And hope everyone stays healthy. After that, it's a race to first for the NL East, because the NL East has always been known for being a weaker division.
Yeah.
So I feel like an 88 win season will be more than enough to win a division title this year.
I think we got to shoot for 90. But we got to see. We got to see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, hey, the Braves won it with 88. So
yeah.
And without Acuna too. So.
Yeah. You got any more? Oh, another name we're still involved in is Eddie Rosario. So it's Eddie Rosario, Kyle Schwarber. That'd be cool. You've got any more points on the Marlins? I think we should call it there. We've got it a lot.
Kim Ang, figure out a way to get Ketel Marte, lock up the lineup, get a lefty, get a closer, call it a season.
Playoff baseball, man. That's what we're
Yes, sir. Here we come.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the first episode of Otra Noche Miami's coverage of the Miami Marlins, baby.
By the way, last thing. Freshest City Connect. Freshest City Connect.
If these don't come back
freshest City Connect.
If these don't come back,
I'm riding.
I can't wait to see what teams get City Connects next year and what they do. Thank you guys so much for watching. We're gonna go ahead and sign out. See you guys.